And the thing is, Michael doesn't even see her like that
at all.
Michael he literally sees her as a swag.
Bruh.
He literally sees her as a prostitute.
I'm not even joking. Like,
hey God, guys. So I woke up to this morning to see a video of Maria, Peace, and Nini talking about Angel, literally slandering, dissecting, trash talking. I don't even know which other word to use, but they were talking about her in like a very demeaning way. And then I'm asking myself, is it that these people are talking about her in the context of them, they feel like they are innocent of all these things that they're accusing her of, or they just decided to hold August meeting on top her matter for the fun of it? Because I don't understand at all. I don't understand. This is getting way out of hand. What exactly did Angel do to Maria? I beg. What, as in directly? I'm not saying sightings. What exactly did Angel do to Maria? Because it's like Maria is the one that's talked about her the most among everybody in the house. So I'm asking, what exactly? I mean, is there something I'm not seeing? Because I don't know. The dynamics of this house, especially this housemates in particular, has just been like this with almost all of them. Like literally almost all of them in this set exhibit similar characters. They all have this like flirtatious attitude towards each other. Like, it's almost a case of I'm for everybody and I'm for no one. Have you guys seen how they change beds? Like today this person's on this person's bed, tomorrow this person's on this person's bed, and nobody even takes it personal like that. There was the time that Boma was on Angel's bed. One time Maria now said that Boma should come to her bed, and he moved to her bed. And for me, all of that was like, okay, that's the dynamics of the house, that's how things are. And then let's now even address them like individually. Is it Pere that is not flirtatious, or is it Boma, or is it Cross, or is it the only person that I know that has been like straightforward about like one person and has not been doing all the flirtatious things is Saga? Is it Ima? The first week and second week he was still very flirtatious. It's even now that like later on that he just said, okay, this is the person that I want to be with, let me not do all of that with all the other housemates. Like, which guy? Or is it the ladies? Is it Peace that literally held Michael's D at the party and then was kissing him in the room? Or is it Maria that held Saga's D in the pool and still went ahead to kiss Pere? Because they talked about it. And then over other things that happened under the sheets, although that one that Pere is saying happened with them under the sheets, I can't conclude from that because I've not heard from her, so let me not even add that one. Obviously this person has a boyfriend. I was like, she even lied to us when she came into the house, and then later on she said she has a boyfriend and she's still doing things with Pere in the house. So is it that one, or is it Nini that has a boyfriend outside the house and is still on with Saga and is still very flirtatious with so many of the guys in the house? She's flirtatious with Cross, she flirts with Michael. Or is it Sasuke that is comfortably managing her two men in that house? It's almost looking like polyandry. Or is it JMK? Or is it, okay, I think the only person that's like, obviously Taga is married, and then LIQUOROSE is also like solely based on Ima. Even LIQUOROSE is with Ima when it comes to parties, dancing and everything. She does her thing. When it came to the truth or dare, she and Yusuf kissed. Like, the dynamics, like I'm saying, let me repeat again, the dynamics of the house, all these people that are saying these things, it's not like they're exactly innocent of these things. So why do you think it's okay to hold August meeting on top of somebody's head and literally slander the person? Before I continue saying my own opinions, let me just tell you guys the different things that were said. First of all, they talked about the way she is with Sammy, that what she's doing to Sammy is not fair, that she's kind of like eating all of Sammy's money. And I'm like, what's your problem with whether she's eating Sammy's money? Is Sammy not an adult to know who he wants to give his money or not? It was Peace that started this one. Between her and Sammy, they're nothing. Let's just see how it goes. Cool. But you're kissing every guy passionately.
Do you know, it's not fair.
There they give Angel will always do it. Is it to put her inside dick? And why would you even do that?
But also, it's not even her business. My own is what she's doing to Sammy is just fucked. I swear to God, this baby literally makes Sammy buy shit for her, and I don't. Yeah. I mean, Sammy is his own personal. Well, but like, there's certain things you do. Don't you feel a certain way? And then the fact that Sammy called her, I mean, Sammy slut-shamed her and everything, that it's not fair for her to have been saying that about Sammy, that Sammy did not even know what slut-shaming meant. And then Maria was now saying that even if he even did that, that is the way she portrays herself and everything.
Yes, feel sorry for me, slut-shaming. Yes, but you're there, you were twerking, saying, let me be a slut. But you were twerking, oh. It's what you show that people will talk about, like, what the f
idea what slut shaming is, and this is not even a joke.
If you have something to tell the person, like literally tell the person. If you have an advice to give a particular person about how the person is, like literally tell the person. I think it's okay for you not to find what somebody is doing okay. Like it's okay for you it's okay for you to have an issue with, let's say, somebody's character, how the person is, or something. It's okay, that's your own feeling about the person. It's okay for you not to like the person, right? But for you to literally slander the person, I think that's the part that's not okay. If you have any advice for the person, Angel literally 21 years old. All these people are way older than her. I mean, are they scared of her that they cannot tell her how they feel? Even if it's not, and obviously, even if you want to tell her, it doesn't have to be in that context. It has to come from a place of love. That babe, you know, maybe you need to tone some things down a bit. It may appear as if you're like this and you're like this. You know, it will make sense if you can tone it down. Like, you know, speak to her if it's bothering you that much. If is getting to you that much, not to keep slandering her in every conversation that you're having when you have not even told her anything. And Angel literally thinks that she and Maria are close. Then they now went to talk about like Angel and Jackie B and Michael's situation.
I understand.
I know what you said.
I know what he said,
that
and it makes complete sense. What he said makes complete sense, but not from her.
I'd be mad too.
Any other girl in this house should have done that, not from Angel. I'm sorry.
I understand.
I would have been upset.
I felt like he would have still got it someone else.
Yeah,
but then Jackie would have.
When last have you guys seen Angel near Michael in any way or form or shape? Like, when last has that even happened? So even if you're judging based on what happened with them before, it's only now that I'm even saying that okay, Angel shouldn't have done that and stuff. But even in it, like, if we even go deep into it, I don't want to go deep into the situation and how I see it, but the way I was looking at it then is, this guy came into the house based on what Angel said, that she literally told Jackie B that this guy is her spec, and Jackie B was like, we'll share. So she's the one that expressed her likeness for the guy first, and then Jackie B said it. But it's Angel saying her story, so I will not go by it. But then now Jackie B got close to him, and they had a conversation. Angel and Jackie B, they had a conversation about him in total. And the way Jackie B expressed it is almost like it's not that deep. He's not somebody that she can date and everything. I think that's what gave Angel the idea that okay, maybe, you know, this guy is still open. And he also gave that flirtatious idea too. So she's like, oh, maybe this guy is still open and this girl doesn't really even care about him. Although I still think she should have not gone about it that way. That's Angel. But then it happened, and then Jackie B went around, like, told literally everybody in the house before she now told Angel, which is still wrong. She gets, so that situation is there. Now that one has happened, it has passed. Angel has avoided Michael. Now August meeting on still the same matter again, and Nini is talking about like they now went on to talk about the situation with Boma, that how did that one even start and just end abruptly. How did that one even just start and end like that? How did it happen with them? I'm like, oh, so people have not entered Boma's listening. What is your issue with what she has with Boma? They are both adults. They can decide what they want to do, and they decided to be cuddle buddies. None of them is really attached to anybody in the house or outside the house. So what is your business with what they decided to do and how it started or how it ended? The next thing they started saying that Boma is not somebody that she can command or she can control. That's why she left him. I mean, that's why that's why she left him, and that's why he too decided to move.
Now left. Me and I looked at Boma.
That was the end of it.
He never even came back to try. He didn't come back. He now came back later in the night when me and him now had this thing. She now said, you didn't even wake me up. JMK now had to tell. He was like, oh, sorry, babe, I forgot. Like, she knew that she cannot play. That's why she went back. Sorry.
Because it's Angel and this is how it is, they say, okay, let's talk about it this way. Like, I don't know, it literally doesn't make sense. People gossip in the house. I don't even have a problem with people gossiping like, this thing happened here or this thing happened here. It's different from slandering somebody. It's different. Gossiping is different from trash talking somebody. Now they now went ahead to say that Michael said that Angel's punani is the dirtiest and nastiest.
And the guy doesn't even give a f about that.
For him to say that shit he said in the secret,
you know
in the whisper game.
Did you know the thing?
The what? Dirtiest, nastiest
vagina. Like,
whoa. You guys don't have there's no where is the limit to these things that you guys are saying. So I was beginning to think back, when did he say this? How would he have said this? Is it that, how would you know? How did he know? And I remember that there's a game they played, that whispering game, where they were just asking each other dirty questions. They can just come and ask you, who do you think has the smallest kidney in the house? smallest bowler, or who do you think is the dumbest person, who do you think is the most stupid person, and you just go and meet somebody and pick the person as the answer. Obviously that was one of the questions, like who does Michael think has like the dirtiest punani in the house, and he went to Angel. They take all the games literally. I'm sure obviously because it's a game, they ask the question, and this is about somebody that maybe he kind of doesn't really like, and he now went to pick her, and they've taken it literally. So on what basis are they saying that he said that? Somebody that is listening to you to think that, oh, he came to call them out and say, how do you know that Angel has the dirtiest punani in the house? Man, I just said that let me come and rant today. This is one of those days that I feel like ranting. Then LIQUOROSE and Sammy had a fight this morning. Basbos. So basically it was about like pots that Sammy used and didn't wash, and then LIQUOROSE came to call him out to go and wash it, and he was not talking about the fact that before he used it was dirty and he washed it to use, so like he didn't feel like he needed to wash it. He was obliged to wash it or whatever it is, of which I think, yeah, he's supposed to wash it, but then the way she came about it, like, oh, go and do it now, did not really sit well. Obviously he's eating, but if it's about washing it, nobody sent him to wash it when it was dirty. So obviously if you use it and then they find out that it's you that used it, you go and wash it. If you wanted the person that used it before to wash it, you should have gone to look for, or if you know the person, tell the person to wash it. If you decided to wash it, it's as a result of the goodness of your heart. So you don't expect that because you washed the one that somebody used before, you now leave it there now. But for him to have gone to wash it that time, nah, LIQUOROSE, calm down now. Calm down. Don't be too hard on yourself and the housemates. So yeah, that's it for their fight. That's it for this video. Any other thing I have, I'll put it in the next video because I feel like this one is just too long. This is just like a rant video, and you know, it's subtle rants. You guys know I do soft rants. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye, love you.